Hey guys, in this video I want to share with you a topic that's been weighing pretty heavy on me lately, and I want to put it out there into the community and get some feedback and hear what you guys have to say about it. Stay tuned. Okay, so whenever I started my lawn care business, I wanted to have a lot of crews out on the road, and I wanted to be a very big operation. But guys, I have to totally level with you. I am coming up on year 5 right now in business, and I don't know if that is the route that we are going to move long term. And the reason is this, and again, I want your feedback on this. I read a book from Jonathan Potoshnik, who many of you know him as the Lawn Care Millionaire. It was a manual, actually, that he put out a long time ago. And if you guys know Jonathan Potoshnik, you know that he has built a successful, very big business in Texas. And he's a huge advocate for growing your business past yourself and really having systems in place and growing it big. But in this manual that Jonathan wrote, and I don't even know if it's still floating around on the internet, but I downloaded it a long time ago, and it's like my Bible, man. It's like I read it every year in the wintertime. But one of the things that he talked about, and the thing that stuck out to me in this manual, the recurring theme was simplicity and keeping things just basic and simple. And every single time I go back to that manual and look at it, as big as Jonathan's business is now, the underlying theme of it all, when he's looking back in hindsight being 2020, it is simplicity. It's what he preached. Now, I believe you can take a big business and still have it, relatively simple, but it was important enough for me to really just start thinking about that. Like, if this person who is this successful believes that simplicity is that important, well, let me start thinking how that could apply to my business and what I truly want for myself. Hang with me a little bit, guys. I promise this is going to make sense. Guys, whenever I started my lawn care business, I started it really for a small handful of reasons. I wanted to make more money, and I wanted to control my time, were the two main things, okay? That was really it. I wanted to make more money, and I wanted to be able to control my time. Guys, I have done that. I have achieved that. We are there. Like, this is it. Like, I've made it, And I say that extremely cautiously. I don't say that bragging. I say, I feel like you've made it when you have nothing to prove to anybody. Like, you have no chip on your shoulder. You're just happy with where you are and what you've done, and where your business at, and where you're at in your life. And guys, I feel that way. I feel happy. I feel content. And that is the point in this video. There is a fine line between being content and settling for less than you're worth. Let me say that again, because it's important enough to hear it. There is a fine line between being content and settling for less than you are worth. Prior to starting my lawn care business, I was settling for less than I was worth. I believe I have reached a place now of contentment. Guys, I would never tell you to settle for less than you are worth. Are you settling for less than you're worth right now? If the answer is yes, then keep going. Whatever that is to you. What if you're just trying to start a lawn care business? If your lawn care business is super small, if it's a mid-size, if you ask yourself the question, are you settling for less than you're worth? And the answer is yes. If you are still settling for less than you're worth, then keep going. Keep your foot on the gas. But what if you ask yourself, am I settling for less than I'm worth? And then the answer is no. Like, I'm happy. I'm content. Like, I have a good business that makes good money. It is a stress-free business, and I'm able to control my time. My question to the lawn care community: at what point does there become a point of diminishing returns on the time and effort and money that you want to make for your lawn care business. I truly think there does come a point of diminishing returns, and more money is not going to make me happier. I truly believe that. I can truly say that more money right now will not make me happier. And if more money doesn't make you happier, then what is the point of putting your foot on the gas and growing your business into oblivion? That's the question that you have to ask yourself. And guys, whenever I say the word content, I'm not talking about content as a dirty word, like as in being complacent, being lazy, slacking off. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about contentment as you started your business because you had all these boxes that were left unchecked, all these things that you wanted to do. What happens when you check off all the boxes and you reach that point? Like, guys, I started my business because I wanted my wife to be able to work less. I wanted a better life for my kids, and I wanted more time on my hands. We're there. I've checked those boxes off. And the question that I pose to you and the question that I pose to the lawn care community is what is your cutoff point? At what point is enough for you? At what point do you say, I am no longer settling for less than I'm worth? I am content. I am happy. Guys, I think if you can figure that out, the difference between settling for less than you're worth and being content, I think if you can figure that out, I think you will find happiness at that spot. I truly think you will. Let me know in the comment section if you're keeping your foot on the gas for a little bit longer, or let me know if you are content.